So Baba Yaga, we're really excited about it. It's the Temple of the Witch, and it's our first story-based DLC. So if you've played Rise of the Tomb Raider, you know that there is anywhere from 30 to 40 hours of content there. So this is the first DLC that is a story focus to it. And it's a little bit darker in tone in the story. You know, Lara's going to be suffering from visions at times. There's a little bit more of a psychological aspect to it.
So those skulls weren't actually moving. She's just kind of
Well, you don't know yet.
Oh,
you don't
This
know
looks,
yet.
this looks pretty gnarly.
It is a little spooky. You know, you'll see some of the enemies will have a more spectral appearance to them. But it's 3 hours of new gameplay, and Lara's going to visit a new tomb. She's trying to unravel this mystery, the secret of the witch. And the tomb is filled with a huge puzzle. We have a new boss encounter in there, and the boss fight actually incorporates a puzzle element into it. So it's something that we haven't done in the franchise before. And at the end, you get a new bow mechanic that you can then take into the main game and use. So new enemies, you know, new area, new boss fight, new tomb. It's very exciting.
I don't want anything spoiled. Are there new animals?
To hunt, as in new animals to hunt around.
Or that you just imagine, or just I really like animals.
So I don't want to spoil
why we work
anything,
together.
but there is an animal that has a very new appearance to it.
Awesome.
I don't want to go any further
Awesome.
than that.
It is a chicken with the body of a house. No, I'm really curious about this because I love
saw that.
I love Baba Yaga.
Right?
Baba Yaga is, of course, the witch, the folklore witch lady
Yes.
who lives in a chicken house.
And we always love to have, you know, we call it, Noah, our franchise creative director, always loves to say the Googleable myths, right? Like if you look it up, it's not necessarily the most well-known myth, but it is something that is real, and we draw our inspiration from that. We obviously put our own twist on it, but
Right.
yes, we have the house with the legs in
So
it. It is Baba Yaga.
I'm gonna ask a real hard-hitting question. This might spoil the entire DLC. Is the boss Baba Yaga in the chicken house hopping around on one leg like Dr. Robotnik in one of those weird pogo stick inventions?
No.
Okay.
Your question was dumber than my question, and my question was really dumb.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
So how does a story like this come together? Is this something that's pitched at the jump when creating this game, or is it something that's kind of along the way? You go, I have this idea for a story. I want to tell it. There really is a chicken house.
I wasn't
There is a
a
chicken
stupid
house,
question.
yes.
Do you have to fight the house?
Well,
you gotta fight a house in
I don't
Final
want to spoil.
Fantasy?
It does not hop around on one leg like Dr. Robotnik. That is what I am saying in response to your question.
You don't actually have to answer that question. We already did.
Can you pilot the chicken walker like in Battlefront?
Stop it, Max.
You do not. You do not pilot the house with legs. We're not calling it the chicken walker. I would just like to make that very clear.
A lot of people call Max Scoville the Anderson Cooper of games.
In terms of how it comes about, you know, we actually have a live team, and you know, as the main game is being wrapped up and worked on, more and more people go onto that live team. But they start very, very early, looking at what do we want our season pass content to be, what do we want the new story content to be. So all the different outfits, all the different adventures, you know, the new endurance mode that we put out recently, that's being very well received. All that stuff is the brainchild of our live team, and then they bring in other people of the team, and it comes together as the story that you see here.
I love it. It almost looked kind of like a chicken walker from Star Wars.
I like Star Wars.
You're trying to TM that chicken walker thing, aren't you?
I
You
have
guys?
one
No,
right here.
I'm actually
Big fan.
I'm very into the idea of a house with large legs.